So this guy basically steals millions of dollars from Netflix. His name is Carl, and when this story starts, he's around 35 years old living in Los Angeles. Carl works in entertainment, mostly directing high-end commercials for massive brands like Mercedes and Heineken, which is great money. But what Carl really wants is more than commercials. He wants to direct big-budget TV shows and Hollywood movies. And then he finally gets his shot. Universal Studios hires Carl to direct an action movie called 47 Ronin. This isn't a small indie film. It has a budget of over $170 million and stars Keanu Reeves. For Carl, this is everything. Production begins, and almost immediately, things start going wrong. Carl insists that every scene be shot twice, once in English and once in Japanese, since many of the actors are Japanese natives. That decision completely blows up the production. Costs skyrocket, the editing process becomes a nightmare, and the producers are furious. Eventually, Carl is removed from the editing process entirely. When 47 Ronin is finally released, it's a disaster. The movie bombs at the box office and gets crushed by critics, earning just 16% on Rotten Tomatoes. Just like that, Carl's Hollywood dream collapses. He goes back to directing commercials, but he's convinced he just needs one more shot. So he starts a new project with his wife, Gabriella. Together, they work on a sci-fi series called White Horse, filled with humanoids and robots. Carl finances it himself and turns it into a passion project, producing 6 short episodes, each around 4 to 10 minutes long. Eventually, Carl decides White Horse will be his comeback. He pitches the show to every major streaming platform he can think of, including Netflix. Netflix likes the idea and agrees to fund it, sending over millions of dollars. By 2018, Carl and his team begin shooting in Brazil, Uruguay, Hungary, and other locations. But this is where everything really falls apart. The stress of running a big-budget series gets to Carl. He starts abusing his ADHD medication, which can cause mania. His behavior becomes erratic, shouting at crew members, lashing out, and accusing Gabriella, his own wife, of plotting to have him assassinated. An intervention is staged, but it doesn't work. By 2020, Netflix has invested $44.3 million into White Horse, and somehow the production is out of money. Carl asks Netflix for more. They say no at first, but eventually wire him another $11 million. Instead of finishing the show, Carl transfers the money into his personal trading accounts. He loses $5.9 million trading options, then gambles the rest on Dogecoin. Shockingly, it explodes, turning $4 million into $27 million. Carl doesn't pay Netflix back. Instead, he goes on a spending spree. 5 Rolls Royces, a Ferrari, $650,000 on watches and clothes, $638,000 on 2 mattresses, nearly $300,000 on luxury bedding, $400,000 on hotels, and $1.8 million in credit card debt paid off. Meanwhile, production has completely stopped. Carl spirals further into conspiracy theories, claiming he can predict lightning strikes, that airplanes are intelligent beings, and that he's mapping COVID signals from the Earth. Eventually, Gabriella reports everything to Netflix and files for divorce. In 2021, Netflix cuts funding. Carl sues Netflix and loses. Arbitration rules he owes $11.8 million. Federal prosecutors step in. Carl is arrested, charged with wire fraud and money laundering, goes to trial, and is found guilty. As of now, he hasn't been sentenced yet. And that's how Carl's Hollywood comeback turned into one of Netflix's wildest fraud cases.